All right, I don't think I've waited for a setup to form this long enough time. I don't even remember the last time that this happened to me, but we ended up making it work, which is the important thing of it. Patience ended up paying today, and I'm just gonna do a little recap of the trade that I ended up taking today and the narrative behind it. Let me delete all this real quick and do the little recap. So, for the morning session, I was initially bullish before taking these relatively equal highs that we have going on right here, but the opportunity never presented itself for me to take a setup target in this buy side liquidity that we have on the daily time frame. I mean, we see this smooth, relatively equal highs that we have right here, and what do I say? Smooth edges tend to be made jagged. I've been anticipating these highs to get taken maybe for the last week or so. And today, finally, we ended up trading into it instead of this reclaimed sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, repricing into it one more time. So on the daily, pretty much we were bullish before taking the relatively equal highs that we have going on right here. When we jump into 4 hour, same thing, right? Before taking these highs, I was looking for higher prices. 50-minute, we had an amazing reaction out of this 50-minute busy right at 9:30 open, which was insane. We have a low, a high, lower low. So this right here, up close candle becomes a breaker. So liquidity taken. So jumping into the lower time frame, at the end of the day, I was looking for a price to draw into this 50-minute busy and form. It spent a little bit of time into it. I mean, we 9:30 open went and it just shoot up towards the upside, and I was like, okay, no problem. Another opportunity will present itself later on in price if it did. And the moment price went above this high and then above the relatively equal highs, I was not looking to go long in any way, shape, or form, because again, recap what I look for: if buy side is taken, then sell side liquidity, in my opinion, is going to be next. Sell side gets taken, then buy side liquidity is going to be next. So the moment this generated buy side liquidity pool got taken, my mind automatically went into I'm only looking for short if the opportunity presents itself. And we waited for, I mean, I waited forever for me to take a trade today going into this morning session. So 9:30 is going high, very little retracements, and bullish arrays pretty much supporting price higher. We have this busy right up here, supporting price, busy, supporting price. We have busy, supporting price. So there was never a opportunity, a light bulb moment to tell me we're gonna go from buy side of the curve to sell side of the curve until 10:50. So we have this busy right here that I was paying close attention to: buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. And again, if I'm looking for higher prices, this is what I want to see from price action, where bullish PD arrays are getting respected and bearish PD arrays are getting disrespected. In this instance, we see price going into it, going higher, price going into it, going higher, price accumulating a little bit, going higher, going into the busy, going higher. And what happened right here? So instead of using this busy as support on price, what do we have? So we have going lower, we had an initial reaction out of it, and then boom, we closed below this busy. If we are looking for higher prices, what do we want to see from this buy side imbalance? We want to see price go into it, accumulate if it wants to, never close below it and go higher. The moment we have this down close candle right below this busy, which became an inversion for value gap, I ended up slapping short and putting my stop loss at a very, very logical level. I mean, I was moving the stop loss back and forth, and I just put my stop loss at the original place, which I'm so glad that I did. I mean, look, I would have gone, I had my stop loss above consequent encroachment. Originally, I had it above here. Then I moved it up here. And then I was like, let me just leave my stop loss where initially it was, because the probabilities on August of me not getting stopped out by the tick are highly likely. And yeah, the moment we closed below, I ended up slapping shorts, close proximity entry short, which was on this candle the moment I opened. Did not waited for the retracement instead of the inversion because the risk already was very minimal. I mean, my stop loss originally, if I'm trading with 5 micros, I want my stop loss to be less than 50, around 50 handles. I even went with a little bit of size. I went with 6 contracts instead of 5. So the from the entry to the stop loss is only 31 handles, and I was anticipating for at least a 50 handle move below this low right here, which was I ended up getting out all of my contracts off. And I was anticipating these lows to get taken as well, relatively equal lows, but I took a contract off right here just because, and then I took the rest of my position below these relatively equal lows right here. I ended up missing this portion of the move, but that's completely and utterly fine, nothing to worry about. So why is my stop loss is where it is? Well, one of the things that ICT says, if 3 PDRAs get violated, your ass is going to be next. So what were my 3 PDRAs that was supporting my bias and my stop loss? So we have this inversion for value gap. We also have the bearish order block, and we also have a sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. So in this instance, the only thing protecting my stop loss the moment we were above right here was the up close candle, which is a bearish order block. As we can see, we never pierced the high of the order block, and that was the only thing protecting myself from getting stopped out, and my stop loss was right above this candle of a high. So all of this right here taking place, this is pretty much a mohawk, just a coloring outside the line of what would be considered to be perfect in price action, and this is completely and utterly fine on August. I was gonna take the time to walk away from August month and maybe paper trade it or not trade it or not trade on the account overall. But I was like, let me just push myself through it, be patient with the setup, not be greedy at all in any way, shape, or form. I'm taking low-hanging fruits and stuff like that. That's what you have to do in August. August can be a pretty tricky month. I mean, the last trade that I took yesterday took forever. Today took a forever trade as well, just having a lot of back and forth. So you definitely need to have a deep understanding of what it is that you're looking for to not get stopped out easily and to be patient with the setup. But entry took place right below here, stop loss right here. We accumulated forever from 10:50 until 10:25. So that's what, 30 minutes around there, 35 minutes. And then the market went inside of this SIBI right up here. We have displacement, a little mohawk, boom, went lower. We have a SIBI, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, went into it, went lower, below the sell side liquidity that I was looking for, which was below this low right up here. And that was pretty much the trade. Amazing to see when this price, where is it? It's not in here. But that was pretty much the trade. Easy trade. That was 50 handles, if I'm not mistaken, around 50 handles from here to here, 55 handles. Easy trade. Patiently waiting. 9:30. From 9:30 to freaking almost 11, waiting for the setup to form. And again, being patient. What was I waiting for? For bullish PDRAs to start falling towards the downside and bearish PDRAs functioning as resistance on price. Easy thing. 2 for 2 the week. Not going to show up tomorrow in price. I'm gonna take a long weekend break and keep on doing this day in and day out. Even on hard months, we are cooking it, which is great. Can't complain. And they just keep on pushing to doing better and improving. This whole year, for the last couple months that we have left, I'm focused on just building that track record of doing it live for the world to see that I really know how to do this stuff. And on 2027, I'm thinking about going crazy with the size, going crazy with the accounts, and being a little bit more preserved. But that's pretty much what my goal is, man. The consistency has been pretty crazy, insane, and only looking forward to getting better every single time and improving upon the things that I need to improve on. But so far, it's been great. Yesterday was a 45 handle win, if I'm not mistaken. 55 handles today. great. Positive for the week, 2 for 2. And I guess I'll see y'all next week. I'll be tweeting and saying shit on X, what's on my mind. And yeah.